Hi everybody, I'm Sam Palmer and welcome to Living in Luxury. Today I'm going to show you a little bit of behind the scenes of what we do. Today I am at 12251 Castlegate Street in Brentwood, an area I know really well because it's just off Tiger Tower where I used to live, which is literally, if you came out of here, down the left, it is my old house, is there. So we are previewing this for a client today that I've got a buyer that wants to be in this area. So I'm coming to have a look at it and we're going to meet the listing agent, so I'm the buyer's agent on this, Lauren Ravi. So we're going to go in and have a look. So follow me inside and we're going to meet Lauren. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
How are you?
Nice to see you.
Thanks for coming.
So everyone, this is Lauren.
Hello.
She's the listing agent.
Yeah.
So me and Lauren done a good deal last year.
Yes.
One of our best. So we sold a house in Pacific Palisades, which was 25.5 million.
Yes, gorgeous.
Yeah, so, and it was one of, do you know, I drove past it yesterday, one of the luckiest houses in the world because next door actually burnt down, didn't it? So we were very lucky with that one that stayed here. But today we are viewing this.
Yes, come
So you want to see, so it's 6,500 square feet, 4 bedrooms.
Yes.
9675.
Yes, and the lot's over 16,000.
Yeah, so it's a great home. So the buyer I've got is very much into art.
Okay.
And that's
perfect.
why I like this house.
Yeah.
And we want to see a little bit more because this is really, really cool. It's really cool architecture. And something to note as well if you're watching, in LA, and you'll see out in this street, there's so many different styles of architecture.
Absolutely.
And you can have modern homes, Spanish homes, traditionals. Mine was a modern farmhouse just there.
Yeah.
And this area as well was a big celebrity hotspot. So you've got literally within a stone's throw, LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, and Jim Carrey. Right there, all in very different homes as well, like
totally.
every single one of them. So today we're going to have a look through this. We're going to come and have a look.
Great.
And see if it's good for the buyer.
Okay.
So you show us, this is yours. So obviously what an entrance.
Yes, major entrance. You kind of float inside from the area where you entered, and then this amazing aluminum solid door. Yes, we're on the basement level, so this is kind of the flex space.
Yeah.
But as you walk upstairs to these, limestone, terracotta, amazing terrazzo floors where you've got your wood, it really is seamless as you walk upstairs.
Let's go. So to note as well, a lot of people, like if you're watching from the UK, why is there two agents here? Why is there a selling agent and a buying agent? So here we work together.
Obviously.
A lot of other agents are in competition. Now we're in competition for getting the listings.
Right.
But then we're not in competition once someone's got the listing.
Yes.
We need each other, otherwise we'd never sell them. So we need to have great relationships with other agents.
Of course.
And otherwise we wouldn't get access to these properties. Now Lauren's got this and I've seen it and I think from what I've seen online, I think it could be a really good match, this house. So let's have a look.
Yeah,
Look at this.
So this house was built with Abramson Architects in 2019 with thoughtful design elements.
Yep.
Our seller is an art collector. She doesn't live here anymore. But really to feature on this Melaleuca living tree with amazing indoor-outdoor.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's watered and it just lives right here and it's really a focal point when you first enter the house.
It's like the first piece of art.
Yeah, it is.
And you'll see it in a minute when we go outside, but the most striking thing that hits you is the Getty Centre is front and centre. It's probably the best view of the Getty you will get in the whole of LA.
Oh, for
this
sure.
Home.
It's
You're looking at canyons
direct.
and we'll show you that. There'll probably be a B-roll that will show you it as we're speaking.
Yeah.
But let's have a look. So we've got this big, and then again, we've got it here, this indoor-outdoor living space.
Yeah, we had a buyer want to put a classic car there. You can put a fountain, a great piece of art. But this entire space, like honed in with all the aluminum siding for energy efficiency and for design, just creates this incredible indoor-outdoor flow.
And the ceiling height is fantastic.
Yeah, everything completely custom from, every angle to every piece of marble, everything, the cabinetry from Italy, just all really.
And they built this for themselves, didn't they?
Yes.
So they bought the land, built the house. How long did the build take?
The build took a few years.
I bet.
Yeah, definitely.
Amazing. So we come through.
We've got the living room and the dining room. This is one of the two wine refrigerators. This is more for like what you want to capture every day, but we have a huge storage downstairs.
Yep.
And one of the cool features that she added was this custom coffee maker that's controlled by an app.
Oh,
There's
wow.
like very few of them actually in LA. Like one guy.
I've never seen this.
One guy handles it. All the brains and everything are down here, but you just put your cup in, you put it on your app, you get a latte, and you walk outside.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I love it when you see little cool things like this.
Yeah.
So then you come, it flows nicely this home, doesn't it?
Yeah, it flows great. You know, a lot of prep and parties have been here. So this is an amazing kitchen with Miele appliances, and she had all of her art, you know, stored here, and everything this just flows seamlessly outside, which is really.
And it's so light. Like the day is not the best day to see this.
No, but there's no window treatments. It's completely private.
It's incredible. And then you've got all the Miele appliances here. And then what have you got at the back of the kitchen?
Yeah, so back you've got utility space, pantry. She created a dog run, and then you've got one of the 4 bedrooms down here.
Okay, so you've got 3 up.
Yes.
So the bar I've got 1 child.
Okay.
And this is actually, this is a nice size bedroom.
Well, this actually, she turned into a gym. We staged it as
Yeah.
a bedroom, but I think it would be great as a guest suite. Look at this view, but amazing as a gym too. But
it's a great gym.
And there's flex space downstairs, and I'll show you, you know, just to have these doors open. Oops, I have to film that again. So just to have these doors open also just creates this great
that indoor-outdoor feel.
And I think this is great for a gym, which is what she used it for.
Well, what's nice is because you've got this space, obviously here, is you could put like sauna, plunge pool,
totally,
all here, and then you get that wellness. Because this is quite rare to give you in LA. Obviously, this is a view property.
Correct.
With land.
Yes.
So not land. Many have. They usually just have a swimming pool. So places like Truesdale, like in Beverly Hills, etc. They wouldn't have the grass that accompanies it, would they? So
not for under 10 million.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you might be looking in the sort of 40s. Oh, right there. Sorry.
Deal
Blair.
Maker.
That's Blair. He always calls. Look, he is calling because everyone says that wasn't even a phone call. That's my partner Blair checking. We had a listing appointment earlier, so he's checking up on that. So, but everyone always says, "Oh, they're fake phone calls." But yeah, so where should we go now? Actually, let's finish off the inside before we go outside because.
Yeah, you see a full bath here.
Because these have got 1 small child, I love the thought of that could be a gym.
Yeah, that would be great. I mean, in here, oops, turn the lights off. You know, this is just utility space here with an extra fridge, and then this is laundry.
Yeah, so it's all back of house here.
Yeah, I mean, it's
all in the right spot.
It's all in the right spot.
Yeah,
especially for entertaining, because this can be back of house where people can actually entertain and bring tray press and do everything outside. So it's a really great house for entertaining.
They are quite big entertainers, so they have a lot of, like, they're very artsy.
Right.
So they have like people from the galleries come over and things like that, show works.
Well, I mean, we took down her art, which was very substantial, and so there are so many walls that, you know, before this was flooded with incredible pieces. It also has an elevator that connects all to 3 floors.
Yep.
Industrial grade elevator.
So when you come in, you can get straight in an elevator rather than if you don't want to walk up the stairs.
Yeah, we can take it later if you want.
Nice.
So this is an amazing home office.
Well, this is
just to point out the aluminum details again that were part of the architecture, and this is the view of the cul-de-sac, and just a great space.
But lovely ceiling heights again.
Yeah.
Because obviously when we've seen some of the mid-century moderns, they can be very low ceilings.
No, this is so voluminous and all this. And then this was the den kind of family room, which could be great for your clients.
Especially with a child, this kind of then, they've got somewhere to hang out. It could be a playroom.
Definitely.
And again, you've got access to everything goes outside, doesn't it?
Yes, everything goes outside.
It is really, really cool. So outside?
Yeah, the lot is super expansive. I mean, the gardening is next level. You know, won an incredible award, and this house has been published.
I don't think people quite understand how much gardens cost to put this amount of landscaping in.
Oh, and the lavender, no, I mean, it's very layered and...
It's very California as well. This is kind of what we went for in our house. Like, because it's low maintenance, but still,
with
with a higher cost of doing it.
I know, it's true. And you've got, what's great is that you have 2 access points for the service providers and the gardeners on the side, and like a nice little walking path and little moments to add, you know, benches or art and stuff like that.
Lovely sized pool as well.
Yeah.
Which goes across basically the whole of the property, really. It's a huge pool.
Yeah, it's a huge pool.
And this is on a pedestal system, I take it. where it all drains away.
Yeah, everything drains away, everything's in line. This creates like a really nice moment of shade.
And the light must come for it lovely.
Yeah, the lines are really beautiful.
And we're in May at the minute, but it's, we're in June.
June gloom.
June gloom.
But by 1 o'clock, this will be gone.
1 o'clock here, this will be beautiful. Wow, what a lovely area this is.
Yeah, this is a great moment with the fire pit and just the outside little bar hang area.
This is lovely.
Yeah. This whole space is great. We had someone come through the other day who wanted to kind of rearrange and maybe add a pickleball court.
Which it is big enough, because if you change the layout of this, I think I like the wellness vibe of this, because it feels wellness. And if you could put over there sauna, even the steam, you could build it outside.
Yeah, that's what your
cold
clients
plunge.
want. Yeah, definitely.
But then you can put them barrel saunas in, can't you? Which are really nice.
Really beautiful.
And they look good in the landscape. But again, if you had that as a gym, that works. The flow of that, you could put an outdoor shower out there and look gorgeous.
Yeah, it really would.
Wow, how nice is this? And these trees,
these trees. So this is one of the 3 bedrooms up here.
Yeah.
And I've always thought that it would be so good for a DJ booth if you have a party.
Oh yeah, wow.
Right?
On the corner and have the party on the grass.
Right?
It's very private, isn't it?
It's very private.
Which is really, really important to my clients. So the road as well is a cul-de-sac, which is...
there's only a few homes here. So very quiet. You really, again, this is the first time this house has ever been on the market, so nobody's really seen it inside. We had very limited open houses because of the art collection that was here. So no one really knows the name of the street, to be honest.
It's funny because even, as I say, I lived, like you could walk here in like 20 seconds.
I know.
And you don't turn into this street unless you live on it.
Correct.
So Tiger Tail is more of a through road.
Correct.
Up to Kensington, etc., things like that, but Bon Hill off of it. But this isn't, the little offshoots in these streets are so private.
Very quiet, except for the construction.
Yeah.
It's happening everywhere.
Everywhere. That's a bit of LA, but I've got to say, it's not a loud garden.
I know.
Something that I'd be worried about.
Yeah,
right, let's go and have a look upstairs.
Okay.
This is interesting.
Hopefully it works. So the house itself, we're quoting as 6,500 square feet, which doesn't include the basement space. And actually the house reads, very easy to live in and maintain.
Really easy.
It's not like
But there is stuff in the basement, isn't there?
Yes.
Which we'll see in a moment. Okay.
Yeah, there's extra flush space, but I want you to see the primary.
Yeah.
Hopefully it will work. It's
Wow, look
really,
at the views.
really gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, this is lovely.
Just look at the detail.
And I like the fact, look, there's the door.
Yeah,
so
it's
it blocks off
it's a pocket frosted door, actually.
Wow, look at these sinks.
I know.
They're gorgeous.
Yeah, they're really.
Shower's lovely. And then what have you got?
So you've got 2 water closets.
So either side. Oh, yeah.
And this.
So you got his and hers.
Yeah.
The shower's gorgeous.
I mean, and just look at the lighting and the inlaid aluminum on top.
Wow. They've done a really good job on this.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
No expense has been spared on this.
Oh no, definitely not.
Yeah, this is, and I think it's worth noting as well, like this is an amazing deal in Los Angeles. I know when we say sort of 9.6 million, people go, well, that doesn't sound like a deal, but it is an amazing deal for this area.
Yes.
For price per square foot.
Oh yeah.
This is fantastic.
Fantastic. Cul-de-sac views.
And haven't got to do anything to it. Like it's been done.
Totally.
And then in the back we've got dressing room.
Yes. Beautiful, custom, all lit. Really, really.
Oh wow, a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Really high end.
Oh wow, it's huge.
Yeah, it's a beautiful closet.
This is beautiful, isn't it?
I mean, this is not a spec house. This was built with intention.
Clearly not. Like exactly. They've built this. We haven't even seen the bedroom yet. It's the bathroom and the closet. So we got, and then obviously, oh wow. So they've done the same site stone.
Yeah, same time stone as in the primary.
Yeah, that's actually really works as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really works. And then this is a built-in piece with all of your docks, your Lutron system, your custom cabinetry, and everything on the side. I mean, you could keep it or you could.
Very hotel-esque.
Yes.
Fancy hotel.
I know.
But the view is incredible.
Yes, I hope I can open this one.
Wow.
But yes, here we go.
Oh wow, so it fully opens.
Yeah, this is a really special moment.
And look at all that green. Like, that is
You don't even see this. This like disappears.
Yeah.
As you walk in, but this view is unbelievable.
You don't see that, do you? That in between the canyons. It's really, really, that's breathtaking actually. It's funny, and then obviously this one up here is a house called Firth, which is on the market as well, but I think that's like 55 million, isn't it? That's on the market at the moment, so that's one of the big ones in Brentwood. But then obviously the Getty is literally, you are dead centre of it.
Yep.
But you never see that, it almost feels like you're in Switzerland or somewhere like that with that mountain, because you can't, it's funny, they're there, but you don't notice them like that.
No, you don't. And just to get, you know, this canyon view and green, it's special.
So green, isn't it? Oh, it's really cool. And we've seen, there is another 2 bedrooms here as well, which we'll look at. But we're not going to do that on camera because they've got some personal items in there, so we're not going to actually see that on camera.
3 up and then the 1 down.
But that huge corridor. So it's funny, the floor plan, beautiful doors, and like these are things to notice, like the doors and handles. Like you do not see this in spec homes.
And the solidness of the door.
Yeah,
and the height of the door.
The beautiful hinges where you can see that someone has, even the vent, the lights, how they've done it, but you can sort of, you can get behind you of the corridor length where the other 2 bedrooms are, so you're not on top of each other. This is a really, really cool home.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is technically it's an oversized 3-car. You could say it's a 4-car because this was all added for storage.
Yeah.
And then there's brains are in here, great storage here, and then there are these 2 flex rooms, which, you know, could have, you know, been for art storage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, theater, gym, creative space. We had a buyer here who wanted to make us like a music room. So,
this is quite interesting because you could also have this for art storage.
Right, and I don't know if your clients, you know, have extra
wine,
art.
Yeah, as I say, music is a big thing. I like that you can, as I say, you can change these into what you want.
Totally, there's these 2 rooms that you can change
Also,
into.
staff
Yes.
is another thing because they do have staff. They have security.
And there is a bathroom down here.
So you've got an area where then everyone's not in. So you've got another one of these.
Yeah, so you have another room here too.
Oh, wow. And you can just see how it's been kept. Like, like these are.
You can lick the floors.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
No.
So then you come, so you come back round.
So you come back around to the entrance of the house. You've got
what's in there?
Wine.
Oh, so you've got wine. Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, that's the second temperature controlled wine. This was kind of like a bonus space. And then
It's almost a little bit like, it's funny, like being in Switzerland, like a Swiss chalet. This is how every Swiss chalet starts, like with this entrance level, like the bigger ones, I mean. And it's very similar to like when we lived in Stade, of like how the entrance of that is, and then you go up because you put this would be ski rooms.
Oh yeah,
very
totally.
similar architecture.
So I just called the elevator so you can see what that will look like. It's an industrial elevator, really, really nice and high end, and she customized some of the details inside.
So then you got the 3, so you got, which is 4-car, because, which is very rare. Oh wow, look at this.
There you go.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
They've literally spent money everywhere.
Everywhere.
But yeah, the 4-car garage is really weird, and you've also got street parking as well.
Well, and you have behind the driveway. Yeah.
This is interesting because they're obviously with their security team and everything, and this is so
tucked away.
You can keep this tucked away because ultimately what you could do, I'm just trying to think off of
maybe if you
the map
build a little kitchen down here.
Well, you could wall this here.
Totally.
So then you get that and the elevator,
and then the staff
and this becomes, and actually then this area becomes another back of house. Yes, you've hired your wine then, but that one's kind of in the corner anyway. You've got one upstairs, and that's for your sort of your better wine. It's more safe then. Well, this is really, it's funny. These are the little bits that I get excited about in the homes because when they build these homes in LA, you know, they forget storage.
Of course.
This has
so much storage.
And it's funny, you just don't think it's here. When you come in, you don't see it. Then obviously, we'll go back out to the driveway because I just want to see the cars on the driveway as well. So you've got a gate. Oh wow! So you've got enough for like 3 cars, 3 cars here. So 3 easy, 1, 2, 3.
Easy 6, maybe 7.
A lot of for the square footage of the home, a lot of parking.
A lot of parking, yeah. And again, it's totally quiet. No one knows you're here. Just a few homes.
And if you didn't need,
compound.
for example, if you didn't need the garage,
Right.
then that is then a huge. You've literally.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what the square footage is down here?
It's a little under 2,000. So
you
it's
could
like
make your house 8,500 square feet.
Yeah,
And because like for me, I don't use a garage, so we have staff in our garage, but we would use parking here because I wouldn't want to put it away every night, especially if it's behind gates.
Yeah, that's
you just
fine.
roll out.
And also you could also use portion of it and wall it off and use that for something else, or you could have this half open and make that like a gym, you know.
Yeah, your gym, your movie theatre if you want it, music room as you say.
Yep.
What they put in these basements.
I know.
Bars.
So much, I know.
But to be honest with you, I think it's such a waste when they put the bars downstairs.
The bars?
Yeah, like
yeah.
you'd use it in the garden. That garden's fantastic.
Totally,
That's where you want, or in that kitchen area.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much. I really, really appreciate you showing me this, and I'm going to speak to the client. I'm going to try and get a showing.
Great. Let's do it.
Lovely seeing you.
See you in Espro.
Let's get another one sold.
I know.
See you later, everyone.
Bye.